Oh, please. Alright. Don't tell Gouda that. He loves the hickory dickory bit. What do you mean? What is going on inside his head? Won't take more than it needs to fill that belt. Wait, what are you saying? If the two middle belts are merged, they are. Right here.
Hey, Bitz.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, instant ban that person in Discord. Instant ban. Boom.
Hey, Bitz.
Yeet 'em. Zaron, Ajmi. Zaron, don't say that, because I'm pretty sure I don't have any sloops on me. Thank you very much. I don't have any sloops on me. Dr. Jones, calling Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, get up now, get up now. You ever thought about making factory tours of other people's maps? We have done in the past on our live streams, but don't want to do it on YouTube because that is a total Eclipse thing. Yeah, I've done it on the stream before and whatnot, where we had a look at people's worlds and stuffs. But then the one thing that happened with it was people got very upset if I didn't choose their world. Weird. Shame. Yeah, that's why I usually check the images in Discord. Because that's why I don't really announce stuff like, oh, put your things in Discord anymore, or oh, sugar. Yes. Yes. Boom. Save. Log in. Boop, 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 boop. Log in. What? Huh? Uh-huh. Okay.
Bitz, you're a spoon.
What? What up? They call me Spawn. What do you want? Okay, beautiful. Okay. Back in the factory. Back in the factory. Okay, these machines are slowly cleaning up again. Welcome back, Disco. Welcome back. You have 12 hours, 19 minutes before chaos starts. However, as this is the middle of the night, expect it tomorrow morning. Huh? Oh, yeah, you mean the 20 hours thingy. Yeah, the discount. Yeah, the discount starts at 20 hours. So that that will be happening. No, it was... Yeah, because 9 hours got added while asleep. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, in theory, we have, what, 8 hours left of the stream. Which means 8 hours... Yeah, because it will technically trigger over... Yeah, tomorrow, a few hours in. About midday. Yes. My predictions was correct, chat. My predictions was correct. You know how I was saying that we need to recycle it back onto that line? Because that's now done that one. And I purposely left that one. Right? Over there. And if we look at this one now. Boop. So we need to make sure this one gets fed back onto this line. Yeah. Yes. 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 I should really... Because I can send you the... I'm just gonna look, because where's that belt? That belt's there. Oh, we'll sit. I want to change this belt under here to a different direction if I can. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna take you around, take you... Oh, I could actually. I was gonna take you a little bit wider. Let me just remove this. Let me just quickly move that. Let me do that. I need a merger. Priority. To go there. Yes. I need you to come to me. I need you to be fed back to there. Yes. And then I need you to come here. The joys of load balancing. The joys of load balancing. To be fair, it'd be easier if I connect it to this side. Connect you to there. I want to make sure that you're set to priority, which you are. And then I need you, with you sending items down here. So it's this line being sent back this way. What I need is I need a mark one here, but I want to do a it just needs to be a normal splitter to go there. You to go into there. You to go there. You're going into that. You're going to go into that. Oh, that was doing that before, wasn't it? You son of a gun. You son of a gun. No, load balance. What do you mean? This would technically near enough look the same if it was up here, just on the same level. It's just that it'd be all set up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I need you to come around there without clipping. Why? Why? Oh, it's gonna haunt me. Okay, just wanted to make sure, buddy, nothing was doing weird things there. Yes. No, there isn't. There is not a sloop hiding anywhere. Or is there? No. No, there is not. Right, keep an eye on these for me, chat. I'm gonna quickly go and have a stretch, and I'll leave this on whilst I BRB, okay? Be right back. They should all be 480, alright? They should all be 480. None of them should have a gap in the middle, on the belt. If you see a gap, let me know. What did I miss? 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 Top one. Oh, there it is. Question. Before them gaps showed, was there a gap here just before that happened? Was there a gap on this belt just before that happened? Okay. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Thanks, Gus. Thank you.
Hey, Bitz.
Oh, hello, Lim. Lim. Hello. People going to TwitchCon. Hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. Because you don't want conflu. Trust me. Conflu is the worst. Hand sanitizer. Are you doing well? I'm doing swell. Are you in London next month? Are you going to London next month? Maybe for the Golden Joystick Awards. So I'm out of commission for a while. Oh. Well, hopefully you get better soon. We are doing micromanagement and stress testing. Let's do it again. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm in London next week. Out of breath. This is what your religious says. That's the thing, when we stress test things like this, we find a lot of bugs primarily as well. There is one bug that has been here since day one of experimental for 1.1 and it's still in right now, and it's annoying the shit out of me. And I blame you, Lim. I blame you. Sick or not, I blame you. Expect nothing less. I think it actually is a thing for you to fix, though. But obviously not right now. What's the bug? It's straight belts. Belts. Snapping. Belt snapping. It happens in occasions where, like, you're replacing belts down. Right? You'll be in, well, if I put this in the right way, in this straight mode, you'll be lining these up, but then what you'll find out is sometimes this end piece, before you place it, goes on a little bit of an angle. A slight bit of an angle. So when you click on it, it's a bit wonky. So the end piece, it's like the bottom conveyor pole goes on like a 1 degree pivot. That bugged you, drive you nuts? Right. It goes on like a 1 degree pivot in either left or right. It's primarily right. And yeah, I can't replicate it right now, but it happens so many times when you don't want it to. And it's normally, it might be when you connect it off an already established belt. It might be coming from this way or that way. It's so weird. But you'll find out, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's just a matter of just keep bloody sciencing. Yeah, I thought it would be you, because you're like you're the person that does the snapping things. You're the snapper. Can't bloody replicate it now. It happens with pipes as well. It's the floor attachments. I wonder if it's something to do with going from curve to straight. can't remember what it is. But people know what I mean. Because it happens to them also. It's only in straight mode. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like we're trying it in straight mode, and now it doesn't seem to want to do it. There. Oh, it just happened. You saw it? It just happened. But then I pushed it back and it stopped it again. It just happened then. You see? Yeah, the slight angle. Yeah. The slight angle. Yeah, does it with belts as well. Yes. Yeah, that's been there since 1.1 experimental. Boop, 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 bah. Bah. I'll clip it and send it to Guru. Yeah. It's, that wasn't one of the, that was a slight case of it, though. With the first bend in the pipe after a connector. Doesn't have enough room to make the coordinates go straight. It's, it's happened on straights before. When I was doing the belt bus. You know when I was doing the belt bus down here, though? Going down there. It happened then as well. Happens more often than it should. Bloody... Well, I'll blame Guru then. Blame sick. We blame Guru. That old Windows game pipe. Oh my god, pipes. I think we
Bitz.
are good. Hooba gooba. Hello. Hooba gooba. How you doing, man? Did I check if it's there for me? Steam. Wait. All right. Wait a minute. Got it. 12 days. Yeah, we will do playtest. I think, chat, I am 99.9% sure this is sorted. .9% sure this is done. Oh shit, I just saw one miss. I just saw one ingot. One ingot space. I just saw one ingot. I'm not 99%. I did say 99.9%. Oh, Lim, could you right. Could you tell me if I'm correct with this? The new experimental feature that's just come out with the spline system, right? Is it just basically these belts are as a physical object when they're in the render range, but let's say over there, they're not a physical object? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. So technically you could pass through the ones in the distance because they don't have collision streams in when you get close. Yeah. I'm curious on how that works for multiplayer, saying you've got two different viewpoints. I guess it'll work the same way, the same system of like just LOD. Did I miss something on that second belt? Yeah, top and second belt. It's because it's cleaning up the lines now, isn't it? Yeah. I know what we need to do here now. We need to do exactly the same thing on this side to this side, so then this side balances, because that side's now being strained. Because that belt and that belt are sending more items onto this belt here, so more items are going into there than on this side to fill. Because you see this, how this gap's just happened now? It's kind of a big gap. This side is covering that because it's sending more items on there, so it wouldn't surprise me now if there's about to be a gap on one of these two belts because of that. There it is. Let's see if it happens again. Right, so this gap is about to come in. This has now got full priority. There should be a gap about to happen on one of them two belts because this one is overflowing onto this line to compensate for this gap here, which means we need to fix this side here. So if this one and this one, it should happen in about now. There it is. Boom. Boom. So we need to get this now on this side. Any YouTube wizards at the minute? Unlocked WatchPaid's ads a few weeks ago, and now my upload times are way longer and it's upload not processing. That's server-based Disco Flower. I have a YouTube video ready to go out and it's saying video processing is taking longer than usual. So it's like that for me at the minute. It's probably a server side thing, which is what I found out to do in the past because it used to happen a lot. What I do to compensate for that is upload the video again. Upload the video again and just reuse the same details, and you'll guarantee that second one will get pushed through the faster than the first one. Yeah. That's what I'm about to do. I'm just about to upload the video again. Even though I uploaded it at midday, and normally it takes about 30 minutes for everything to get pushed through. I'm just going to reuse exactly. To redo my thumbnail. Little rocket lab. Boom. Okay, boom. It just goes to edit the first one's details, and it's the upload for me, not the processing. Before I could get a vid up in like 10-20 minutes, now it's 42%. It's been going for like probably, I think, yeah, just delete that upload and upload it again. So I'll cancel the upload, delete the file that's in your videos, re-upload again. It did that for me the other day. Right, so I'm gonna yeah, because mine's on 51% now. Right, let's do. Oh shit! Now I'm gonna try and replicate this side. Right, so I now need to sort this out. Do you know what's gonna be so much easier here, chat? If I was just to delete this belts and rebuild this a lot better. You know what I mean? I feel like if I'm thinking about it, so we should do that. Let me shut down the machines. Let's empty these lines. Let's just shut them down on them lines. Let me clean them up, then I'm going to rebuild these here. A lot cleaner. I need to disconnect you and disconnect you. Science? Is this picture mode? What do you mean, picture mode? What do you want about, Boris? I love the thumbnail. Okay, that should turn the resource sinks back on. Just clear them lines up. Get rid of them all. Still looking at all the belts. I wasn't sure if what was up to. Oh, was we're just checking the belts, making sure they're all optimized. As I'm gonna say, when the power went out, I wasn't paying attention and got in a few autosaves. So fix that stupid overflow. Do 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 do. All right, let's get this sorted. Ba-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum. Okie dokie. YouTube is definitely drunk. Yeah, I've got one video that's saying video processing taking longer than usual, and I've got a video that's saying 4K will be processed in 26 minutes. Right. So. We're gonna do this side and then we'll do that side. So first off, we need. So these are all 480 belts. This is coming in from 13 machines. 13 machines all the way up until there. Yes. 13, obviously. 13. 13 times 37.5 is 487. So 487 plus that is going to give us an extra 15 on the lines that we can already handle. So we need to take this 7.5 off this line, which is what we're going to do down here. In theory, the way you would want to do it is do it from the backside, so when it does back up, it goes over there. And it gets sent onto the other line. Okay, so we're going to put down a smart splitter right here. Yes. And that's going to come into... well, you're going to go into the... We need you now to go and join up with this line. Excuse me. So if I was to put a merger there... I want to make sure we can get all this in. Or if there's a better way of doing it. Because we are going to loop it back around on itself. So... let me just remind myself that you're coming this way. And you're the one we're trying to merge onto. So what we need to do is we need... You're coming in out of here. You're coming out of there. We are then going to be using lift here. And you're going to be going onto that belt. We're going to need a priority merger to go there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then we're going to need you to come here. Well, then we're going to need a Mark IV. Go into there. And then you need to get a merger from here. And you need to be sent into there. And then you're going to be outputting onto that. And then you're going to receive into there. Yeah, that might be clipping. It is indeed. My rule of thumb is if it moves through the belt, that's clipping. If it's a solid item going into another solid item, it is fine. That's the spoon way. And then people always wonder, like, Bitz, how are your designs always so clean? Because I allow clipping in certain scenarios. If it looks right. And then we have you coming from here, which means we now need to send you back. Yes. So we now need to send the overflow from you if you require it. So if I could either send it from here or I can send it back from there, which I'm more than likely going to send it back from here. I've got to keep an eye on how this will be done. I want to make sure it's nice and clean. So if I was to send you onto this line, you're going to go onto here. And I can also, you're the priority merger, right? So you're going to be merging from here. Yes. And then now we're going to need a smart splitter. Here. So this is going to be transporting items down like that. So now we have you coming down here. You're going to go into there. So we're going to get you to go from there. You to go there. Then we're going to get a Mark IV to go into there. You're going to come up here. You're going to go into this. I now need to make you a priority merger. I need to make sure that this central line is prioritized and this is prioritized. This is an overflow coming in, so we need to make sure that this is less prioritized than the main source. We then are smart splitting onto this line to send 7.5 over there. So this belt needs to go from here to here via that belt. Then we need this smart splitter to receive this line, but then if you back up, I need you to overflow here. So I need you to go overflow, and I need you to continue with your copper as a priority. In regards to this, I need to make sure copper goes left. And then I need overflow to go through here to send onto this, and then it'll come through here. And then if this gets backed up because there's too much coming through here because we can't send 7.5 through, or we don't have any form of ratio splitters or whatnot, the last option would be to load balance this correctly by sending 60 items from here to come down here, split that 60 into multiple lines, and get a 7.5 belt from that load balancer to bring back around to bring the rest of the 52.5 back onto this line. That would be the right way to do it if we wanted to be more load balancy, right? But what we're going to do is we're sending 7.5 onto there, and if more than 7.5 is on here, because this gap of items is coming through, we want this to then overflow to the right, where we then want to send you back onto this line. So we have you coming in. We need to make sure that your belt went onto there. I then need another priority merger to come here, and I want to prioritize you, less prioritize you, because this belt that's coming here is going to be the loop back for this splitter. So you're loop back in this way, and then you're going to go into that. Yes. Correct. Yes. So now that we have now done that, so we have a belt coming onto here, which will be 37.5 per minute. That will go onto this belt. This will come through here, which is connected to you. So just double check. You're going into that. You're coming into here. You're receiving overflow. No, I did not send you. I created you. Because you're going to be coming from that one. Okay. So this I already put down here is going onto there. So I already had you set, so this is not needed here. But let me just remove that. Let me remove that. You're already the belt I had in mind. So you're going to go to there. Then you're going to go to there, to there, to there. And you're going to loop back onto this. Onto there. Yes. Now, that is that line. We need to do this exact same setup here, but for this belt now in this location. So, items coming out of here, going into Smart Splitter. Smart Splitter sends left, goes into here, which is receiving priority middle and priority left, which is that coming from there to here. You're then going to send items from here to first belt. You are technically going there. So that's that. The overflow from here goes onto this belt to make sure we have the 7.5. If more than 7.5, which it should, go onto this belt, it should start backlogging here onto this belt. It should start backlogging and sending this back to this belt, which should then put that to 780. Yes. So now that's that done, We need to now head up here. I'm pretty sure we are done there. So let me disconnect that belt because we're not complete. That one is.
You're a smooth.
What? What? What did I do? Right, let's remove all this. Right, then we do the same thing here. Just remove all of these. Just remove you, remove you. Let's fill this back in. Put you here. You into there. So now we start from here. So what we're going to be doing is we get a smart splitter. Smart splitter to go here. This is bringing the items from this onto this belt, which is 37.5 per minute. We then need a priority merger here. That's not a priority merger, that is. And you're gonna have a... I'm just gonna put you to 4. I'm going to put you to 4. Then I need you to also come from the main line, which is behind me. So I'm going to put you to there. So then I need a Mark IV belt to come input from that. You or that belt that's going to join there. So we are going to send this from underneath. Just like that. Oh, remove them. You're coming into here, just like that. So that's the main central line done. We now need to make sure that you're a priority and you're a priority. So the overflow from this is going to be joining to this belt. So this belt needs to come down here. And you're going to connect there. So this overflow needs to come into here. So we now need to put a priority merger here. We need to make sure that these items that are overflowing come onto this belt only when this has no items coming from it. So we want copper to go left. Then we want overflow to go middle. And then you will not allow the overflow until you are not prioritized anymore. Yes. Then, what we need to do now is we need to put a splitter here. So you're going to come up from the floor here. And you're going to go to the floor there. You're both going to have a Mark IV. Wait a minute. This one's going to look a little different. Because I don't need you coming into this line. You're already being fed. I need you, however, to send your overflow, if you do overflow, to the right. And the center needs to be copper. needs to be copper. I'm going to set you to none. And then you're going to move on that way. We now need to send this, because this, if this receives more than it needs to, which is sending into there. Yes. You're coming down here. You're being split. Copper's continually going on. You're coming out the overflow. That overflow then needs to come back to this line. So we can either do this here or we can do this down there. We need to science it. Need to science it. Sadly, I'm too stupid to even find these shiny floor pieces. You need to unlock plastic. So you need to go into tier 5 and 6. And then you need to go into the shop. And you'll see the Diddy floors. And then the copper finish is what I paint to use. So now I need another merger here. So I need you to be prioritized, you not to be prioritized for that. And I need to get conveyor holes. I need you to merge back onto this line, and you're going to come from here. And you're receiving you to do. So, again, we now have item coming out here, 37.5 per minute. You're coming into this smart splitter, you are going left and then back down this line. If you overflow, which you should by technically 7.5 per minute, the overflow of that should come this way onto this merger, but only when no copper ingots are coming down here, because that is set to priority high. So it's this direction, high, you're set to low, so you'll only come onto this once this is empty or there's a gap. You'll then move on to this. If there's more, if this line starts backing up, which it should, we want the overflow from here to go back onto this line, which comes underneath here. And it wants to prioritize low because we want to make sure that this comes through here. Let me make sure I connect these up. And then that should be good, because if you don't send back onto that line, you're going to bleed this line of less than 480 per minute, and you're going to send more onto that line, which will then start stuttering this side. Okay, so that's that sorted. If we was to turn this on now, it won't work. Because some people might say, if you turn it on now, that line should be 480, that line should be 480, and this should be exactly 240. Well, this one wouldn't be 240, because there's nothing down here that could bottleneck that to back up, to send the items back onto that belt, which will stop the bleeding of these two belts. So we now need to do this, what we've done here, to this side, to make sure that these are perfectly balanced, so when this belt here merges with this 240 here, they're both exactly the same and symmetrical and mirror image each other. So none of these two end line belts bleed. So on this side, we're just going to do exactly the same. It's just going to be a little bit off center like it was with these, because these are going to be further pushed down. Oh. Okay. Oh, both YouTube videos are ready to go public now. Crazy. And public. Publish. Oh, shit. Ignore the title. For some reason, it didn't save that title. There we go. Has it put it in YouTube with the Satisfactory title? Oh no. Whew. I got it just in time. Yes. YouTube video released. You know what title? The wrong title didn't get saved on the YouTube video. So the title for the Little Rocket Lab was a Satisfactory title that I had previously. Right. So you are now done, so I should be able to connect you. And this doesn't need to be here, but I'm going to put down you. It doesn't need to be a priority merge. It can just be a normal. Because what I'm just doing there is exactly the same mechanic as what a normal does. Well, if this was 3 as well. It doesn't matter. But I'm doing that just so we can see visually. Right, so we need to put you back to normal. I then need to make you a smart splitter. Yes. I then need a priority merger to be put here. I need you to come out of this. I need copper to go to the right. And I need you to not be any. I then need a floor hole here. And you're gonna merge with this merger. So you're gonna go from there. You're gonna come from there. You're gonna go underneath. We're going to remove these old ones.
Detected. Harming rig
Solar the Great. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And you're going to come down here. I sent these... Yes, like that. So you like that. So like that. I then had you set to straight. You're going to do that. Right. Next. I am then going to that's that sorted. That's you sorted. Yes, I need to get these belts to come down here. Like so. Just going to send you down there. I'm going to send you. Down there. Welcome in, Solo. Welcome in, welcome in. I then want a lift to go from you. To a priority merger right here. You're going to receive you. And then you're going to have a lift on this side.